This is what I think the new administration has brought in to existence. Because this shit didn't happen during the Trump era or the Obama era. But now we got a female vice president, We got a senile Klansman as the president. And they think everything is sweet out here. So here's what we're dealing with. Check this out.
We'll tell you about our GMA cover story this morning. We're taking a closer look at the surge of gun violence in America at its highest level in decades. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas examined the violence over just 1 week and how it's affecting all of us. Good morning, Pierre.
Cecilia, good morning. We did a deeper dive looking at every shooting we could since last Saturday. The numbers are still coming in. The pervasiveness shocking. At least every hour, 2 fatally shot, 5 wounded. Outside of a baseball game, a stray bullet through a bedroom wall.
He just fell to the ground.
And a corner store.
I'm tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this.
Gun violence surging across the country. To see the impact of gun violence on everyday life, we teamed up with the Gun Violence Archive and our affiliates and owned stations across the nation. Just since Saturday, we've tracked at least 777 incidents, at least 310 dead, 709 wounded.
We're seeing numbers that up until last year we had literally not seen since the early 90s.
Towns and cities across the country grappling with the carnage. At 8 p.m. Saturday night in West Philadelphia, a run to the corner store puts a mother and a 1-year-old child in her arms in harm's way.
A white Jeep pulls up in front of this store. One of the occupants of that vehicle indiscriminately starts shooting inside the store, striking 2 individuals inside that store.
It did not end there. A man inside the store returned fire. We came to Philadelphia to see what's happening firsthand.
This is another corner here where we have multiple shootings. I think there was a time, the one day we had 25 shell casings.
25.
25.
I mean, it sounds almost like something from a gangster movie, what you guys are describing.
It honestly is.
That night, reports of shots fired. It's a scene playing out routinely in this city and across the country. Gun violence. And sadly, a man has lost his life. If you look closely, there is a spent shell casing in the street. The emerging strategy here, target the small number of individuals actually responsible for the majority of the shooting.
You'll hear a lot of either myself or my counterparts talking about using data and intelligence to drive our deployment decisions, because we know it's a small group of people that's driving a lot of the larger proportions of our crime citywide.
We've seen so much this week, much of it dramatic, all of it tragic. And it's not just urban violence, domestic violence cases across the nation involving all races, the rich, middle class, the poor. And we've been struck by the number of children injured and killed this week. And sadly, this is a typical week. We hope to put up a mirror to the country. Guys?
The numbers are just so disturbing. We're so glad you are telling this story, Pierre, and you can see much more of Pierre's special report Sunday with George on This Week. I want to tell you about...
I think with that 900 shootings in a week nationwide, and y'all talking about the police are the problem. Y'all did all that hell raising for George Floyd, and they shoot 900 people a week in the streets. And this is what y'all voted for. Y'all voted for the Obama administration. And this is what LeBron and Kaepernick and all the motherfuckers was talking all that shit for, the kneel for the national anthem, defund the police. Y'all to drain their fucking bank account for doing some weird shit like that. We gotta be in fucking danger so y'all niggas can make it into the history books as a fucking revolutionary. And you ain't did nothing but change your fucking address. I'm sick of bullshit, man. For real. People whose lives are getting ruined because of the streets. And they let the streets make music. They let them make movies. They let them fucking run around and do this and get that. And they don't ever want to change. And then you can't get no fucking help. Let's see. GBA's data suggests 2021 is on track to surpass those figures with more than 24,000 gun fatalities reported so far. 24,000 people have been shot to death in America so far. It ain't nothing but some damn street shit, man. And y'all think it's the fucking police that's the problem. We got stupid people everywhere, man. Black people ain't never gonna get nowhere. We ain't never gonna get back to the glory of ancient Egypt. We ain't never gonna be Kemet again. Cause we got stupid people calling themselves leaders. And you saw the nigga at the end of this video. He was almost smiling. He glad the people getting shot. He glad they shoot niggas. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, people feel the way they do for a reason. You know what I'm saying? People feel the way they do for a motherfucking reason. And these motherfuckers, Michael Strahan, you know, this chick, you know, she look like she's a cute chick. Mike probably done knocked that off a couple times. This dude probably buying her flowers and sending her fucking invitations to parties and shit. He probably can't, he probably ain't allowed to get in the room when she fart. Michael Strahan probably trying to stay away from the bitch. He's tired of fucking her. A little bit off topic, but just my imagination. Women fucked up the country. Fucked up the black community. Trying to be fucking powerful and pull the strings, and they didn't fucking do nothing but give the motherfucking key to the city to a bunch of thugs. Trying to be fucking smart. Study for a week, but they should have been getting a fucking, 10 years of fucking curriculum before they made a decision. Data driven. They done declared a war on the police and they don't shoot nothing but civilians.